Existential transhumanist writes, Christianity is contradictory. Her? What about her? Hold on, don't let the flag of Argentina confuse you. Sorry about that. Her? Her. Her. Here's one from my my neck of the woods. I'm actually going to see the original on the 12th. Oh, there's my holy day. The icon of protection. Another icon of protection. Another Guadalupe. Here's San Jorge, St. George, the dragon. There's the Ascension. More of Guadalupe. Oh. Again, San Jorge, St. George and the dragon. Her. Lords. There's a building right next to where I work. I work in Chicago, by the way. La Señora. Aparición de Fatima. Huh. Well, I know that the worship of this is very destructive because that meant child sacrifice and Christ, temple prostitution, also known as Moloch or Baal Haman. But Christianity, how? Here's another artist rendering of Moloch, also known as Baal Haman. And here's his God pictures. But how? How is it contradictory? Let's try to figure out this question, right? Maybe we'll come to an agreement to, right? Now keep in mind that day meant epoch back then. Will be a little bit easier. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Okay. It took him 6 days, and on the seventh, he said, he created man and woman both equally. He made them, and then on the seventh day he rested. And then there's the second creation account in chapter 2, starting in verse 4. The account of the heavens and the earth, when the day of the Lord God made the earth and the heavens. So the Lord God made the earth and the heaven in 1 day, whereas God, or Elohim, took 7 epochs. This YHVH, this Lord God, took 1 day. I wonder if there's a reason why they did that, like there's a cosmic and an anthropomorphic reason. Okay. And then we have a flood story, which is a meshing of both P text and J text. okay, so man was supposed to stay in one place. Was supposed to. He was given the same command twice: be fruitful and multiply and inhabit the earth, and he didn't do it. He decided to build a city that would reach all the way to the heavens. God said, "That's not how it works." And so now we're just gonna have to scatter you. So boom, he did. The Bible, the most hardcore reading of the Bible, does not endorse a worldwide flood. Alright, so now that we're done with that, King David and King Solomon, they must have never... Oh wait, we have archaeology showing that they existed. John the Baptist and Jesus Christ, they must... Oh wait, we have archaeology showing that they existed too. Shoot. Contradictory to what? Well, the gods of J, E, P, and D appear to be different. But then again, that's probably the perspective of the writers. I mean, it's not like it's this book right here. You know, the one that I was raised on. Can we criticize this? I don't think we can. See, if you have 4 different gospels according to 4 different people, you're going to get contradictions. But if you only have one book, that, let's call them the Alkazites or the Nazarenes or the Ebionites, that believe that a single book came down and it rested on a pillar in heaven forever, then this cannot be contradictory. Whereas the 4 Gospels can be, and so can the writing of Peter and Paul. They can give different accounts. So can the account of the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. So can the account of the brothers after they sold Joseph into Egypt. So, essential transhumanist, what is your point? And again, Christianity doesn't come from the Bible. The New Testament comes from Christianity. So, can you please elaborate? Because I'd actually really like to hear what you have to say. I'm not trying to be snarky or anything, but coming from, you know, this until my early teens, and then running the evangelicals and them being total stupid, crazy idiots, and then going into reading history and ancient history and Greek history, things like the Iliad, the Odyssey, the Epic of Gilgamesh, stumbling across the Bible, like, oh wow, this is special. It's a lot different from the other stuff. Going, oh yeah, okay, I get it. So, and then finding about Eastern Orthodoxy. But yeah, I'd love to know what you mean. I'm actually very interested in transhumanism myself. Please comment on the video that I'm going to send you, which will be a link to this video. Peace to you. May God save Serbia, Syria, and Ireland.